Does it really matter if fans are showing up to the games? Good morning, Sports Biz. Zach logged in on a very dark and early and foggy Tuesday morning. Not just any Tuesday, it is Podcast Tuesday, which means that we are dropping a new episode, the 8th episode of the first season of Winning is Not a Strategy, available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Please download, rate, and review us. Today's topic that we asked to our panel of experts, does it really matter if fans are showing up? And that's based on an article I read in New York Magazine where the author pointed out, highlighted Major League Baseball teams and talked about how they're making all this money off of TV contracts and apparel sales and sponsorship, and it appeared as if the front offices didn't really care that fans weren't showing up because they are making money anyway. So again, they're saying that the front offices of these baseball clubs don't mind that fans aren't filling the stands because they're making money and supporting their teams despite it. So I asked the question to our panel, is this, what do you think about this? Is this something that you ever see happening in college sports? Because same deal, college athletic departments are making more money than they ever have off the same types of things. Does it really matter if fans show up, provided we're making enough money to support all of our athletic programs? And it ended up being one of my favorite episodes of the season. Some really, really, really great insight from our panel. Really enjoyed the hearing their responses to this question, and I hope you'll check it out. Again, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Winning is Not a Strategy, episode number 8. And then, as I do every Tuesday, I'm going to recommend some other podcasts. One of my favorites, one of my go-tos, Every Little Thing, a great podcast that asks the questions we never knew we wanted the answers to. Things like, what is bubblegum flavor? And what happens to your confiscated stuff that TSA takes from you? Or any other long list of random questions, again, that you never knew you needed the answers to. So that one's a really, really good one. A brand new podcast. Just listened to the first episode yesterday, actually. It's called Conviction. Follows an investigator in the Bronx, New York, who helps people that are incorrectly accused and helps prove their innocence. It's a really, really good one. And then finally, one of my favorites, all-time favorites, without fail. Everybody that has a job should listen to Without Fail. It is about failure and how we can learn from failure, and highlights some of the most successful people in the world and talks about their failures and what they learned from them. So 3 really great podcasts there. So I hope you'll check those out. And thanks for joining me again for another edition of Good Morning Sports Biz. Happy Tuesday.